Welcome to the Midnight Mission. My name is Mr. Knight. How can I help?
Look, this is all real weird, but people say that when something weird is going on, you're the guy to, talk to. So people have been going missing on my block.
I'll look into it.
Okay, baby vampires, here we go. It's time. You remember how we brought you, subords, into the structure? Now it's your turn.
It's a big moment for you guys. I'm really excited for you.
Once you pull in a few recruit and turn them, they'll be your subords. And then, you'll reach Omicron level. We believe in you guys. Remember what the tutor says. It's your moment if you can seize it.
Nice night.
What was that? Some kind of...
I warned you. I warned all of you. I paint my symbol on the walls for two reasons. The first is so people know that they're safe. My people. The people traveling at night. The second, a warning. This is my territory. This is my congregation. This is my mission. I'm the Moon Knight. My warnings were there. This is what happens when you ignore them.
Come on, we need to be out of here before they get back. You killed them? Oh, thank you. No. Wait, we weren't with them. They kidnapped us. We're from this neighborhood.
Reese was right. They may have been vampires, but they were also innocents. They had been kidnapped and turned by some vampiric self-actualization pyramid scheme cult. They were also travelers at night, and they needed my protection.
Right, your religious duty. Let's talk about that. You've started a church.
A mission. I am the High Priest of Khonshu. My father was a rabbi. I was a war criminal. Contradictions are nothing new for me.
Let's go over that. Mark Spector, US Marine Corps, CIA, and then private military contracting, mainly throughout Africa and South America.
Private military contracting. Please don't sanitize the facts on my account. I was a bad man who did bad things to people in foreign countries for money.
But then you went to Salima in North Sudan with Raoul Bushman. You grew a conscience. You made a stand and went against your fellow mercenaries.
You're right. I did grow a conscience. But after years spent fighting dirty wars, my soul was barren earth. To sprout such a flower as that, well, it had to be watered with blood. My blood.
You claim that the Egyptian god Khonshu brought you back to life.
Correct. I was given my life back in return for becoming the Fist of Khonshu. To become the Traveler, the Embracer, the Pathfinder, the Defender of those who travel at night.
Now, this is normally where a mental professional might be skeptical, but I agree to be your therapist at the request of the Avengers. So, I understand that your situation is unique. You died at least twice more.
Once at the bottom of the East River, another when the Shadowkeep, my headquarters, was blown up around me.
Mark, may I ask you a question?
Please.
Can you die?
I don't know. Welcome to the Midnight Mission. My name is Mr. Knight. How can I help?
In my building, they come out at night. They scratch at the doors. They whisper such things. Please, people are frightened. They already tried to take my neighbor.
Please, don't worry. I'll handle it.
Close the door and lock it. I know who you are. Vermin. What of Spider-Man's foes, some mad science guinea pig. Used to be a man. Hates being alone. Now you can clone yourself. Good trick. Means you're never alone. Unless I kill all of you right now. And I can. And I will. I'm not Spider-Man. I'm Moon Knight. And I don't die. I understand how losing people hurts you, but these are my people you're trying to eat. You tried to take one of mine. I took one of yours. You can leave it at that. Scurry off and keep clear of my territory. Or you can test me further.
The famous Midnight Mission.
I'm glad you like it.
You know, I rather do. Let's talk about Khonshu.
Ah, Khonshu.
Your god, who brought you back from the dead, and whose duty you perform every night.
Let me cut right to it. I know Khonshu is unworthy of my worship or anyone's. I know that he tried to take over the world. I know he deserves to be in prison wherever the Haze are keeping him off in Asgard. But unworthy or not, I am his fist. I am the high priest of a god I am estranged from. I have taken on his duty as my own. Khonshu brought me back to life. His duty is my debt, and now his duty is my duty.
A priest at odds with his god. What does that make you then? Apostate? Schismatic? Heretic?
Take your choice, I suppose. Reese, could we have some coffee, please?
Get it yourself.
Comic, Jack Reese.
Loud and clear. You at the clinic yet?
Almost. They said a supervillain was attacking it.
That's what they said.
Doesn't look like he's doing a great job of it.
Ah!
No, please, don't step on my account. 8-Ball finally picked on the wrong civilian, huh?
Ah, crud. Moon Knight? Listen, man, don't cut my face off, okay? I'll surrender.
Ah, Moon Knight. This one attacked my clinic in search of Oxycontin.
I like your style, Mr.
Dr. Badir. I've just taken over the free clinic here. I had wondered when I might meet you.
That's the kind of thing people say right before they take a swing at me. Do we have beef that I don't know about?
You're a fist of Khonshu, Mr. Spector. You have a sacred duty.
The fist of Khonshu. And I don't remember seeing it at the church cellar.
Consider me recently arrived from the Home Office, and disappointed with what I see. Our god languishes in the custody of foreign deities. And what is his fist doing? Allowing vampires to exist in territory consecrated to the duty of Khonshu?
What are you? Moon wizard? Werewolf? You don't look like a mummy. Whichever Khonshu's cronies you are, don't forget who you're talking to. I'm the fist of Khonshu. High priest of Moon God. I arrange you.
As I said before, I am a simple doctor. But I can assure you, Mr. Spector, there is but one who outranks me in the cult of Khonshu, and you are not him.
Do you know the story of Caedmon?
No. Tell me, please.
Caedmon is the earliest English poet we have a name for. He lived in a monastery as a lay brother. The story goes that he was a simple-minded fellow, better suited to looking after the monastery's animals than any more cerebral pursuits. It was said that he was ignorant to the art of songs, which kept him out of the feasting and singing the other monks got up to. That is, until one night he received a dream from an angel or a messenger. That messenger asked him to sing a hymn, which Caedmon suddenly found he could do. Upon waking up, it was discovered that he was a changed man. He could write a beautiful verse.
This isn't about my dissociative identity disorder. This is about something else.
Your DID we can treat, but you've been in brain-to-brain contact with a god, Mark. However, we define God. MRI and MEG scans show that your brain structure has been fundamentally changed by that. My specialty is dealing with superhuman menticide. Cases like Jack Monroe and Rutherford Winner. Contact with something rewrote Caedmon's brain, turning him from a dullard to a poet. I'm concerned about what changes you've gone through, and what changes you will go through.
A previous doctor told me something similar, but once she began trying to kill me, we never followed up on it. I've spent my life in dangerous places, dangerous situations. My paranoia has been carefully cultivated into a keenly honed tool. But I can't go on seeing enemies behind every drawn curtain. That's no way to live. Welcome to the Midnight Mission. I'm Mr. Knight. How can I help?
Har har. Here you go.
I thought I had to get my own coffee.
I bought it for myself before I remembered that I don't drink coffee anymore.
Thanks, Reese. I'm gonna be up all day. You know why I like you, Reese.
Because I'm the only person you know who's biologically compelled to keep the same schedule you do?
It's because you don't try to fix me. It's not easy when everyone thinks you're crazy. It's even harder when they're right. But I have a job to do. It's the reason I've come back from the dead, over and over. I'm the priest of Khonshu, to protect those who travel at night. It's my sacred duty.
Sacred duty. Listen to this guy. You make me sick, Moon Knight. Or Mr. Knight. Or Jack Lockley. Or Stephen Grant. Or Mark Spector. You don't know it, but I've made a project of you, pal. Now, normally my statements are big. Lots of flash. Lots of pizzazz. Lots of bodies. But you offended me. You offended me with everything you stand for. You have so much potential. But you're too intent on your crutch. Your sacred duty. So for you, I'm going small, personal, bespoke. I'm going to break your faith, Moon Knight. I'm going to show you that the only thing worth believing in is nothing. And only then, with all those precious lies you told yourself, burn to ash.
Hear me, Khonshu, greatest god of the gods, embracer, pathfinder defender. Your first has erred, he has strayed from your purpose. Moon Knight requires correction, but I keep the faith. I enact your will. I carry out your duty. Your right hand has failed you, but your left has not. Your other fist remains faithful. Your hunter's moon